So this is my voice reveal for 300 subscribers. The whole purpose of this video was to do a Q&A, so let's get into it. The first set of questions is from Sally Coolflower. She asked, "What is your favorite horse and coat color?" That's a great question. My favorite horse is the Hanoverian, and my favorite coat color is probably dapple gray. The next question is favorite event slash festival. Probably either Summer Days or Camp Western. Okay, the next set of questions is from Kiara Bigburn. Sorry if I said your username wrong. How many languages can you speak? That is another great question. I can speak German, French, and Spanish. What country are you from? I'm from good old USA. What is a unique fact about yourself that most people don't know? This is a pretty weird, unique fact, but quite a few years ago, I rescued and raised a squirrel. So, what was your childhood favorite TV show? That's kind of hard to say. I had sort of a broad spectrum on what I like to watch. I really didn't have one single favorite. If I were to own another horse, what would I name it? Probably Zirconia. That's a good name for a horse that I would like to use in the future. If I was any chip, what would I be? Probably Lay's salt and vinegar chips. The next set of questions is from Amelie Truthray. She asked, "Am I a good friend?" Yes, you are a very good friend. You're there for everybody, you're considerate, you're kind, just all around a great person. What is your hair color? My hair is dirty blonde. Do I have any weird horse names in my stable? Yes, I do. My Brabant, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but his name is Farton. Most of you may know that already, but that's your weird horse name. What are my top 5 favorite games? Star Stable, Fortnite, and really any Super Mario game. Yeah, I know that's not really top 5, but that's my answer for that. But I've been focusing on Star Stable a lot recently, so I haven't had much time to play any of the other games that I enjoy. The next set of questions is from Autumn Big Hunter. Will you ever face reveal or quit YouTube? I most likely won't face reveal. Sometime in the future, I will probably quit YouTube. Have you ever had beef with another Star Stable YouTuber? No, I have not. And I'd like to keep it that way. Favorite and least favorite sport and why? My favorite sport is archery because it's very calming and it allows me to focus. My least favorite sport is really any contact sport just because I'm a very cautious person, so I don't really enjoy contact sports. What pets do you have and what are their names? I currently have 2 dogs named Chance and Poppy, and I have 4 chickens named Karen, Everest, Stormy, and Lacey. Who are my Star Stable besties? Really anybody I have added on Star Stable is my best friend because every once in a while I will like to go through my friends list and delete any of the people that I don't really talk to anymore, and I keep the ones that are pretty much online every day and I talk to every day. My favorite horse and why? My favorite horse is the Hanoverian because it's very good for realistic role plays. It's got smooth gaits, and any of the beginner players or anybody who just doesn't know what horse to get, I definitely recommend the Hanoverian. What is my biggest ick? Probably people being really toxic. I don't really know if that's an ick. I haven't really given it much thought what my biggest ick is, but we'll just say toxicity. The next set of questions is from Leah Orange Hurricane. He asked, what is my favorite book genre? I'm not really a book person, but I do own the whole Star Stable series. So that's fantasy. So probably fantasy novels. What is my favorite horse breed? That would be the Hanoverian. How many subs till a face reveal? Like I said, I probably won't face reveal for personal reasons. Will I share skating videos? Possibly in the future. What is my longest screen time? Probably 10 hours. Favorite color in the alphabet, true or false? True. Can I have cookies daily? Yes, Leah, you can have cookies daily. The next set of questions is from Linnea Tunderbell. She asked, what is my Star Stable character? Hear me out. Probably Idris. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Idris. What is my biggest horse regret? Either Brinnicle from the Winter Village or the birch tree looking Marwari. Those are probably one of my biggest regrets. Favorite horse and why? The Hanoverian, because yet again it's good for realistic role plays, smooth gaits, and anybody who doesn't know what horse to get, I recommend the Hanoverian. Do you like the Morgans? Yes, I do like the Morgans. I would like to get one in the future. But right now I'm saving up for the American Quarter Horse. The next question is from Santa Silverain. She asked, when you get to your biggest goal, what will be your next? That's a really good question. My biggest goal currently is to get monetized by YouTube. I really haven't given it much thought what my next goal would be, so I'll have to think about that. But that is a really good question. And the last two questions are from Priscilla Springstrong. She asked, what is my favorite event / update? That would be either Summer Days or Camp Western. Are you excited for the American Quarter Horse? Yes, I am very excited for the American Quarter Horse. And that was it for the Q&A. I know that was a little short, but I gave pretty much everybody a decent amount of time to ask me the questions. And if you didn't get your questions in, I will, if this goes well, I will probably do a part 2 of the Q&A. So if you guys have any more questions, then please drop them down below in the comments and I will make sure to read all of them. Try not to ask too personal questions, like too much of personal questions. I have the right to not answer those. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys would like to hear my voice in videos in the future. Yet again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, doves.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning.